everyone, welcome to the Gamers Den. I'm your host, Lord Fencer. Today we're going to be discussing the best opening sequence in a game. Guys, there's been plenty of those. We're going to start with Garth. Garth, what do you think the coolest opening sequence?
You always put me on the spot first.
Yeah.
I like that, yes. Well, hands down, there's no doubt in my mind, The Last of Us.
Good selection.
I'm gonna have to think of something else.
Look at Jared, he's like, boom.
I actually had another one.
No, hands down, without a doubt.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, I'll be quite honest.
That's a good choice.
No, it's, look, I've had a lot to say about The Last of Us, and credit where credit's due. There's nothing that sort of, I think that might be where my sort of problem is, where I am in the game just hasn't lived up to the opening sequence. It's absolutely
God's like an hour into still in quarantine zone.
No, it's absolutely.
So that opening sequence had Garth crying and he stopped playing.
Yeah.
Maybe not. No, it was absolutely
But I mean,
phenomenal.
it was brilliant to get that much emotion across in such a short space of time.
Absolutely, they did what I've never experienced before. Absolutely.
And it's amazing that none of us actually want to say what happens because it's, 15 minutes into the game there's already like a spoiler.
Yeah, we
like,
can put up the spoiler tag.
But I mean, it's not even necessary. I mean, we can if you want, but it's like not even necessary because it's an amazing intro to a game.
That is a brilliant intro to a game.
Yeah,
I concur with you guys.
It was actually, it's my second favourite.
Okay.
My first favourite, this will shock you. Should I go? Can I go?
Is it a FIFA game?
It's not. It's actually the new Tomb Raider.
Oh.
What? I mean, look, the part on the ship, she's on the ship and crashes whatever. But you know that whole part where she's sort of tied up in the dungeon.
Just escaped and it's all crumbling.
And then eventually she gets like out into
Is
the
that
top
the
and she's
reveal?
just standing like at the top. And for me, that whole little section, I was like, that was so cool, eh?
Like your best ever though.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez.
I thought there was just. I mean, I loved The Last of Us. I loved Halo 4 had an awesome intro as well. But there was just something about that initial struggle in Tomb Raider, and I was just like, that felt really
It sort of
cool.
made Lara Croft more human, and it brought it sort of relaunched the franchise.
And I think it was just so well designed and choreographed, and like I say, when you come out to the top and there's like the opening credits kind of thing. Just so well.
Would you say it's better than the Uncharted 2 opening train sequence? Yeah, you see, I know. Throw that turkey wrench into the system.
Uncharted 2, maybe because I played Tomb Raider more recently, that's why it
stuck in your
sticks in my mind
mind,
more. I loved Uncharted 2 one as well.
Uncharted 2 was a power.
Uncharted 2 was awesome from like the whole action point of view and everything you do, but it didn't have quite the same impact on my emotions as Tomb Raider did.
You know what? I can agree with you to a degree, because at the end of the day, you start off where Lara Croft's hanging upside down and she burns herself, falls down. She's in pain and walking through that cave, and you actually like really feel it.
So much struggle in that first 20 minutes. Like I said, Uncharted's brilliant. That whole game is amazing.
Yeah.
But there was just something about that initial struggle in Tomb Raider which really hit me.
You don't think that sort of beginning play section in Saints Row where you start diving through the planes and stuff?
That's very emotional.
Was that not emotional?
I've actually seen that. Yeah.
David, what do you think?
For me,
Uncharted 2?
For me, no, Metal Gear Solid 4.
Ah!
Yes, please.
That was very good.
How amazing was the intro to Metal Gear Solid? That opening level.
Oh, it was amazing.
And then the reveal when he takes, I can see Jared's not sold. But just the music, the way they just, like he's in the back of the track and
that was proper good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That was really good.
What I remember from Metal Gear 4 is like fried eggs and ridiculous stuff.
No.
Making beans.
No, I think it's just from like it's a wow factor. I think it really
was
brought
cool.
me.
Sort of
a
reveal.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't like
The Geckos rock up.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the geckos rock up, and you like right away you're already running away from them, like crapping yourself, like look at these huge thing trying to kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was very cool. It was a very good intro.
I'm keen to hear what yours is.
Well, I'm going to bring up two. Okay, first of all, I'm going to bring up my first CG intro. That has nothing to do with the actual intro of the actual first level or anything. But to me, the best CG intro I've ever seen was Onimusha 3. Okay, and I don't know if you guys ever seen it.
What?
It was from Capcom, and to this day, you go watch that. At the time on PS2, I couldn't believe that was the CG intro graphics. It's even on PS3 and even to a degree PS4.
So you just mean the actual visuals of
I was talking about the CG intro, okay? And to this day, on PS4, there's nothing that matches it. It's absolutely amazing.
Seeing as you've brought up a visual kind of
Yes.
Impact.
Can you take it back
opening.
and give us a
I'm
new
gonna
one?
I'm gonna put a no in terms of like a
Put a
really cool
cinematic.
intro.
Yeah.
FIFA Blur Song 2.
No. The Ultimate Marvelverse Capcom 3.
That's amazing.
When you have the guys from Capcom and the
Yeah.
superheroes sort of fighting each other, and I thought that was so cool.
That is really
That was
cool.
so cool.
Not loving
Yeah. And they
Have you watched
And
it?
you had several.
What is it?
You actually had several intros,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
really
there were a whole
cool.
bunch of different ones.
Yes, yes.
But the initial intro on Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom
Okay.
3 is so much fun and so cool.
Yeah, no, that was like good fan service.
I can't wait for the Super Ultimate.
Super Ultimate
XD Alpha.
Yeah. So what is
In terms of introduction to a game, that's
Yeah,
probably the
that's
reason
level.
why in the series it's still my favorite one, and that is to me Arkham Asylum. I just love the way it starts where
Yeah,
Joker
that's
is
pretty good,
being pulled through, the asylum and chatting to Batman, and obviously then he escapes and the whole thing happens. I love that
Arkham,
start.
Not bad
Arkham
for
Cities wasn't bad either.
Yeah.
I wouldn't,
wasn't bad, yeah.
I wouldn't say my absolute favorite, but
Yeah.
they've done well.
I love those intros, and I genuinely Arkham Asylum. As soon as you walk through that passage with Batman and the Joker and the various the guards and the warden, it just sets the scene.
It's a little bit weird that Batman's there walking with the guards. that was a little bit weird, but it was cool.
Well, the thing is, in the little sort of the CG intro, you see him driving into the place and all that.
Yeah,
So,
but
yeah.
like the guards and Batman aren't exactly like best friends.
No, of course.
It was a bit weird that, but it was still
But
cool.
I just thought for a game, it
That's-
really
that's
set the
very
scene.
well
It
done.
made me in the
Yeah.
mood like I'm gonna beat the crap out of everything that comes.
It
by.
just it set the tone
And
very
that
well.
brings it back exactly for me what Tomb Raider was, because it really set the tone of
Yeah.
the game, like that whole struggle. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's a cool one. Eh?
Yeah, but I mean, what it does show you, because we talk about Tomb Raider, The Last of Us, Batman, Uncharted, and that's pretty much the last 4 to 5 years. Those are the biggest games that's been in this industry.
All
which
on
is-
Sony platforms. It's amazing.
But it shows you, it shows you how important it is that introduction into the game is very important to
leave that,
suck
that
in
first
right away
impression.
into the narrative of what they planned.
I really enjoyed the where Princess Peach made Mario a cake. That got me.
That's amazing.
It was good.
Maybe
Guys,
actually-
come on.
Maybe I should ask you guys, what if you had to pick one of three, you've got like an action-packed kind of intro,
Yeah.
an emotional one,
Yeah.
or like a comic one,
No doubt.
comedic one. What do you?
Last of Us
what
is
do you
probably
like
one of the
most?
most
No, but I mean,
unique.
if you,
No, out of the categories.
out of those three categories,
Yeah.
what do you prefer to see in the intro?
Action!
I was gonna say probably action, because
Yeah,
that's what
that's
Metal
a
Gear.
way.
Like, I mean, it is.
I think the emotion for me more towards
I
the
agree.
end.
No.
Okay, no, more towards the end. I think if you look at Metal Gear Solid 4, prime example, okay, is that started off action. There was some emotion, but not much.
That ending.
but that ending is emotion,
emotion.
and that's what I want from a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I like that big opening sequence.
Yeah.
I catch my
I want a
teeth.
game where I can just cry.
Yeah, because I mean, let's face
Crying
it.
simulator.
The cry simulator.
I mean, look at Jared. He's pointing at Steve because The
Yeah,
Last of Us was
yeah.
absolutely not emotional
Yeah,
at the end
it
at
wasn't-
all.
wasn't-
This is
I'm-
action. It's like
I'm-
stupid.
I fell asleep at the Metal Gear 4 ending, and I was like, get on with it.
Kojima is monstrous.
Yeah.
You take those words.
You know
back.
Monty Python, Holy Grail, when you have the whole cast and they
Yeah,
go,
like-
get on with
Yeah.
it! That's how I felt on Metal Gear.
Yeah, no. I think it hit all the right notes for
Yeah,
me.
for
Thank
me,
you very much.
Me, it did
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so, anyway, guys, let's do the draw of the week. What's going to be this week?
What
We
shall
are
we
going to be
start?
going
Into the game.
downtown.
Downtown.
What are we going to do here? Rise of the Guardians.
Winner.
That's what you should be
Winner.
playing this week, according to
Absolute winner.
this David's pal.
We're all gonna play it.
Yeah, guys, play that anyway. Let us know what is your best CG intro and actual introduction to a game. What's grabbed you? We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.
Cheers, guys.